Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we are going to do some gachaing, and this, despite the gem count I have here, it might not be enough because we have the next series to replace the Precious Pair series. We had Precious Stare. Next is the Stellar Gacha, S.teller. Um, and this is back to a single members being featured. We've got 3 from each group to kick off this new series. And well, without further ado, let's take a look at the 6 members that were picked to kick off this new series. And great news for those of you who are Habu Mizuho Oshis. We will be getting a card for her before she graduates. It's not going to be too long before she leaves the group, which is of course sad to see. But going along with here is Onuma Akiho and Fujiyoshi Karin as your 3 select members. Now, for just like how the Precious gacha works, the specific stellar cards are fixed rates at 0.5% a piece. There is still a 6% chance to get a gacha, but that just means if you see a rainbow card, there is a 4.5% chance that it is a non-stellar card. So, you know, check your expectations. It is going to be a little bit you know the pain for Precious. However, good news, there is a pity system active. If you do hit 25 10 pulls without getting your Oshi's card, you can exchange it guaranteed, which is hopefully a route I won't have to take, but we will see. And you might be asking, why am I not going through the individual cards? Because, well, to be honest, it is actually quite difficult to explain what strength these cards actually have. The way these cards work is that they kind of collect the leader skills from the other cards in your party and then combines them into a super skill card. And you know, depending on what the actual stellar card has, the contents of the card you get out of this is very different. This does mean we're going to be going back to building a party that is not exclusive to your member, but rather all the strong cards available in the game, kind of like how the start of the game actually was. And that, I mean, that's interesting, but that does mean, you know, you may be missing out on the strong card out there because, of course, perhaps you just stopped once you got your Oshi, which is always a good sign to stop. So this is going to be, you know, a bit difficult to make the ideal party. Like I said, it sucks up the, you know, the abilities of all the other cards in your party. And, you know, how this works is actually different per card because for Habu Mizuho here, she takes the best stat of, you know, vocal, dance, and performance and absorbs that into her leader skill. Whereas somebody like Onuma Akiho here, this one actually combines them all together, adds them all together, and then you get a bonus. However, the multiplier that you get out of this is reduced. You can see it's only a 0.25 multiplier, whereas Habu, where you pick the best, is 0.5x. So interesting thing there. And it actually gets even more interesting for somebody like Fujiyoshi Karin here, where she only looks at the performance stat. In exchange, the dance and vocal stat get zeroed out, which is really interesting. I don't know how that works out, balances out in the end. That seems really difficult to work with, but you know, I've said it in the past that these cards have these pronged stats, so if you're gonna have to look for cards that fit that pronged stat you know, profile to really take advantage of the fact that all those other stats do get zeroed out. So it's very interesting. I think for those people who like theory crafting, this will be the set of cards to look at because I am just beyond words on how to figure this out. Likewise for Hinatazaka side, we have Mayoshi Kyonko. That's why I'm here today. We're going to be pulling like crazy. She has the same as Habu-chan there, where the best stat is selected out of all of them. Again, very interesting. Ushio Sarina, glad to see her, you know, here. She's going to be graduating as well at the end of next month, or middle of next month. So, you know, we're glad to see her getting a card here. She also has, you know, the Fujiyoshi style of she only looks at one stat in her case, it's the dance stat, and the other 2, vocal and performance, are zeroed out. and collect skill that way. And Hinano Nano here has the 2 version, so it will combine the vocal and performance but still zero out the dance stat. And so, you know, if you have those 2 peaks for performance and vocal, that will obviously be the best kind of cards to work with Hinano Nano here. And obviously it'll be interesting to see what happens in the future. Are cards going to be built so that they synergize well with these stellar cards? And of course, which cards are you going to be looking for? Are they going to be biased towards the same group? I hope, because more people are probably going to be pulling on the same group. Chasing after a card in the other group is going to be difficult. And I don't know, this seems a little tough to swallow at the moment. And to make it worse, this card is bugged right now, so some of the skills, some of the display values in these card teams are actually not working properly right now, so we can't really even gauge the full potential of these cards right now. You're gonna have to trust that it works out, or just wait a few days. I'm sure they're working crazy to get that new version out to fix these bugs, because that's pretty terrible to have on the debut day of a brand new card. But well, regardless, I'm going to pull for Kyonko anyway, because you get a lot of other bonus stuff. You get 6 photos rather than 4. You get a new intro scene. You get a special movie that you can watch. And obviously, it looks really cute. So I can't not get this for Kyonko. And the other thing, usually I'll be like, oh, you can't miss out this card for the spotlight. But the fact that you need a single color to actually activate the stellar card actually means this is not going to be very good for the spotlight events. So I don't see this making a big difference there. But again, obviously slightly influenced, watching the live stream from Wa on YouTube. If you don't know him, go check out his channel. Very good. Actually featured my video a bit on a live stream. But I just don't know. But regardless, let's go get some Kyonko. I will absolutely stop the moment I get Kyonko. I do not feel like, at least at this moment, it's worth it to go any further. And honestly, I might not actually do this for anybody else besides Kyonko, because yeah, at this moment, it seems way more pain than it's worth to try and get something going here. So without further ado, actually maybe another red stellar card might be attractive. I have no idea. Anyways, let's start. If you have paid gems, you can get a slight discount for 3 temples. It is 2,000 rather than 2,500. And of course, since these gacha will feature a signed card, you can probably rely on the loading value, because it is going to be a unique signed event. And we all know those unique signs always have a post-load event. So I think you can rely on the load, at least to say whether or not you're getting a stellar card. Obviously, if you get a cut-in, then you do cut down the possibility. But still remember, for stellar cards, and of course, my video gets stuck. Honestly, guys, I have no idea what's going on. I have uninstalled, reinstalled everything in my, power. With the exception of, Windows, right? That's the only thing I haven't uninstalled, reinstalled at this point. I do feel like that OBS is taking a lot of memory, so maybe I need to tweak some things that, settings I'm using that maybe is just overworking OBS too hard, and lower the quality somewhere, because I don't know. It has to be the connection between OBS and or Samsung Flow that's causing some trouble. So anyways, let's keep going. First was a pure Bakshi, and I don't know at what point am I gonna just start skipping, because it's gonna be painful. Yeah, precious gachas just didn't really jive well to me. I know, when I'm trying to get stuff from the Sakurazaka side, I actually got a lot more love on that side. I got Uemus and Pong really quick, I think. We'll wait for there you go, caught up. Hina, Kyonko, Aya, Konishin. Shogenji. And Kawada followed by Mikuni. And we got Nibi-chan there at the end. So, both of the paid pulls not really paying off here. A little bit unfortunate. Yeah, load not looking too great there either. And we haven't even gotten an SSR yet. These are paid gems, game. Come on. Yeah, couch is sad. Alright, we're just gonna skip. Terrible, terrible. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, that load. Well, we do have a nice outside. Seeing the bike out there is always good. And of course it freezes at the worst time. There we go. I'm really sorry, guys. I just don't know what to do. Ugh, terrible. Well, we did have a bike outside though, so maybe. Alright, now the sound dies. Yeah, it's gotta be OBS taking up too much memory. That's the only thing I can think of. Because, I mean, Samsung Flow, it's not even taking up that much CPU or memory, so I don't think it can, unless you know, like I was saying, it just fundamentally screwed up the program somewhere. All right. 5th temple. No. Bike outside. Oh, we got Polka, so at least we're gonna get an SSR. And we do have the tree in front of the handle, so. Oh, are you gonna tease me? No, there was no load, right? There was no load. Right? There is a signed card, so. It has to have a load, right? I mean, if I'm done now, I will be jumping for the stars, but. But I am expecting a dupe. Next card? No, the one after this. Okay, the one after this. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense. There's a new sign video. It has to be loaded, right? No, that is a terrible time to ask for a review. All right, let's keep going. All right, it's Kyonko time right now, right? Oh, chance. This is a chance. All right, got an SSR. The load looks good. 33% chance. I'm assuming it could be another new card. Could easily be another new card, but. My expectation, 1 in 3. Right, it's number 6. Right, I think this is 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Ah, no. Hinano, no. Action. I can't be mad at Hinano. Kyonko. Alright, well, we got one stellar card. We'll pack that in our bag. Alright, and what? I've got 2 more temples before I have to whip out some money. Okay, and we are back. Sorry about that. Accidentally hit the wrong button. Where was I? Yep, 2 more temples. Let's see how we go before we have to whip out the old credit card. Outside is terrible. Inside is terrible. Let's skip. Yeah, nothing. All right, let's go. Nope, look, loads. Load is not going to be very optimistic. We do have a bike. We are not going to be seeing anybody come in. And yeah, we can skip that. Yep, nothing good. All right, let us wait a second to refresh our gem count and we will keep going. 1 second. Hey, we are back. We have what? 5 more temples in us before we have to do another swipe of the card. Load looking not so great again. Outside looking terrible. And yeah, inside is a couch. So sadness. We move on. 10th temple. I mean, it would be nice if I could get other cards too along the way. I 10 temples and I only got that Hinano card, right? Youch! Wow, game, what have I done to you? Oh no, I'm short between to be able to do 3 more, so we're only gonna get 2 more. Yeah, load again. Not too optimistic. We got a bike. Oh, we do have a computer on the inside. Those two together, with those powers combined, we are guaranteed an SSR. Whether it's new or not, that's a big question. It's certainly unlikely to be a stellar card, unless it's a dupe, because we did not see that nice load at the 80% mark. Oh, sushi! And that is a dupe. And nothing else. Man. Load. Not something to get excited about, especially with that outdoors emptiness. And indoors, we're not going to get anybody. So, more sadness. Alright, I'm going to refill one more time and then I'll take a little break. We'll separate this into another session because I don't know. Be right back. Alright, we swipe for some money, some more money. Let's get going. Yeah, not looking optimistic here once again. Outside is good. We want to see this. That's also, right? We got the combination. So we're going to get an SSR card. Unlikely to be stellar, but if it's a new card, I still have, you know, some Kyonko cards that I could, actually I think it's just one that I really would like, but I won't be picky, just be new. That'll get me happy. Oh, Susie! Nice, happy aura. Okay, that's what I want to see. That'll ease the wound a little bit if I can actually get some other new cards. 1300, so 13 temples in. Finally get another new card. It is just combo support though. Combo bonus? Okay, maybe that works out in the end. Anyways, let's keep going. And of course, I do pick Suzy occasionally. I rotate between Suzy and Paru for my spotlight. So if it can contribute, that's always good. And that looks terrible bad, so we'll skip. And yeah, nothing. All right, 1500. We were already past the halfway point. I guess we're about to hit the 2/3 way. 2/3? No. 3/5. Oh! Oh yeah. I was not looking at the tree, sorry. So Nano, are we gonna get a dupe? Hinano. Yeah, it could easily be a stellar dupe. And given my luck, that... Oh! Okay, Katoshi. So we have another rainbow card hiding somewhere. If I didn't have that card, I would be excited.
Action.
Of course. This game. Alright, 2 more temples and we'll take a little break. Alright, well, give me a second for the stream to catch up, but you know, there's something about this game I feel like, you know, the dupes, they do seem to bunch up. I don't know. Is it confirmation bias? I just don't feel like it. I've seen it happen so often, but I guess that's what confirmation bias will do for you. Alright, there we go. We got the hey, we got Poka too, so we're guaranteed an SSR. Hinano. This game. I just don't know what to do with you. Not here. Where are you hiding?
Action.
Hinano. Alright, well, looks like we are not going to get Kyonko in this session, so... Alright, I'm gonna take a break because I feel like if I do any more pulls, I'm gonna get my 4th Hinano here, so... Yeah. Anyways, look forward to another video. We will be finishing this off one way or another for Kyonko, but for now, a little break because I think we need to space out the time so that we can get Kyonko in there in the RNG rather than Hinano. So thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, do hit the like button. I am going to figure out what's going on with my computer, but I just don't know what's going on. So until next time.